Bubby, you gotta see this. Hurry, look. Oh, no. Bubby, he stood for the first time in his life. Oh my goodness, he's trying. He's trying. All by himself with no help, no hands.
Good boy.
He's getting it, guys. He's getting it. Oh my goodness.
That's good.
Wow. His legs are coming back.
Are they peeing?
I don't care. He's walking. His legs are working, guys. I don't believe it. We waited for this for so long. By so long, I mean 2 days. But wow, still, nonetheless. Guys, he's wagging his tail, so he has to be at least a little bit happy. But he's sitting there. He's sitting there doing a swimming pose. He's doing the, what's the regular pose? The front stroke or whatever?
Frog.
The frog? He's doing the frog. He's like Michael Phelps. Maybe I should name him.
Oh, the breaststroke.
Breaststroke. That's what he's doing. He's doing the breaststroke right now. Poor guy. I feel terrible. I shouldn't be laughing, but we're taking good care of him. So I think at the very least, we can have a little bit of fun.
It's not even this. This is good for strength training too. Like he needs.
Yeah, that's what we're doing. We're strength training him. And the other cats are confused at what the heck is this thing doing? All right, guys. Y'all might be wondering, Ellie, what in the world are you making right there? You gave no preface or explanation as to what you're doing, so I'll explain right now. Essentially, this is a canopy that I bought from Walmart for Baby Boy and his brother. Baby Boy started walking so good, and after all, goats are outside animals at heart, so we figured he was ready to be outside with a little bit of shelter, and brother was having problems with old mama that I'll explain later in the video, so we figured we'd make this canopy as their little playpen, and so they can both be together and be happy. Guys, look, he's walking. He's not just standing, but he's actually taking steps now. He's walking. Oh, my heart. I am so proud of him. I can't even put into words how proud I am. Oh, I'm such a proud dad right now. He's learning how to use his legs. My sweet boy, my son. My son is walking. My son is walking, guys. Can y'all believe it? Man, somebody commented and they said that we should name him Hero because the way that he fights and the way he doesn't give up kind of reminds her of a little hero. And I kind of do think it's a beautiful name. Megan liked it too. So this might be our little hero going forward, guys. Our little hero. And maybe he'll be villain. No, I'm kidding, because he's a sweet boy too. Can't be villain. Or maybe he can, I don't know. But I think this is going to be our little hero. What's wrong, Lovey? I'm sorry, Bubby, but you gotta see this.
He's walking, huh?
He's not just standing, but he's walking now.
Did I not tell you it was exactly like Romeo?
It is exactly like Romeo. This is deja vu for Megan. She's had this happen before with one of the goats at
Guys, I'm telling
her mom's house.
Tilly's babies are gonna give birth to a blind baby next if we follow my
Oh, this is amazing. Man, come here, Bubby. I was gonna talk about something just... No one could have ever written a story this crazy with so many twists and turns.
All right, you know
I mean,
what?
you start off with...
I'm gonna have to shower again anyway, so we might as well just sit down
Yeah.
for story time.
No one could have written a story with this many twists and turns. Old mama giving birth, one baby big, strong, and healthy. The other one not able to use its back legs to where you think it's paralyzed. And then we take it to the vet, and turns out that it does have feeling, but there's something different going on, like spinal trauma, to where it's not able to use them properly. It has feeling, but he can't figure out how to use it properly, not knowing if he would ever walk. And then after only 3 or 4 shots of thymine, barely a day, starting to put weight on those back legs. And then in an odd twist, the healthy one starts struggling. Old mama starts having trouble feeding him, isn't able to clean his butt properly, which leads to cloggage, which doesn't make him want to eat because he's worried about making the clogging worse. Their instincts are smart enough to realize things like that. So we end up having to take both of them into our own hands.
I mean,
going to Walmart and then getting all this stuff, getting the fan, that
This is
super
one way
long
I might
50
do.
foot, that 50-foot extension cord extending all the way to the garage. A ragtag canopy with boards holding the deer netting down. That whole fiasco, for those of you that saw Megan's live stream wondering why I was at Walmart, this is what it was all for. This whole thing is exactly what it was all for.
No, but take it in
But
from my
sorry,
point of
one
view.
last thing I was gonna say, but that right there is just basically all the twists and turns that nobody could have ever predicted. But I'm hoping now, we're saying our prayers, keeping our fingers crossed that we can finally have a good night of rest, and hopefully our days can start to be a little bit more stagnant and predictable with these guys. You know what I mean? You were saying though?
No, so take it from my point of view. I'm doing a live. He goes, hey, I'm going to go run to Tractor Supply to get this thing that I showed him a picture of. Find out in the middle of my live, he's at Walmart. Like, not because he texted me, because my viewers are telling me he's at Walmart.
Well, I commented. I said,
Yeah.
I was like, Bubby, somebody from Walmart wants one of Tilly's babies.
And I'm confused, they're confused, and I'm like, why is he at Walmart? Why is he at Walmart?
I thought he was going to Tractor Supply.
Yeah, and then he comments, because obviously I can't text him or call him, it would end the live, and he goes, yeah, they didn't have what we needed. So I'm confused, and I'm like, okay, well surely he's gonna find this dog kennel. It's kind of a dog kennel, but it's more of a playpen, but it's big. Like, it would have been big enough for them for at night, and then they would be able to have roam this yard. And that's what I thought he was coming home with. And then I pull up, he's like, look what I got. And I open the door and he's got like a pop-up canopy, and I'm like,
Honestly,
I'm like-
this was a blessing in disguise though,
yeah, no,
because
this is gonna work
the
better.
playpen was only 24 inches, which is 2
Mm-hmm.
feet. This right here is 10 by 10 feet. So this is so much better. This is so much more a good fit for them.
Yeah. I just was not expecting this. And then so then I'm like, okay, well, how are you gonna secure it? Oh, don't worry, I've thought about that. I got deer fencing, and I'm like,
Well, it was getting dark, and I know that you were trying to help, but you like, all we had was a canopy and netting, and so that doesn't seem like enough resources to actually make something secure and stable. And so honestly, I hadn't really thought of anything yet, but you were saying like, Levy, I think you haven't thought this through. Like, how are you gonna make this work? And I guess, to be honest, I hadn't fully thought it through, but I was just like, we'll figure out something. We have enough resources. We have enough things. See TTN?
hi.
Oh. No, we have enough resources on the farm that I knew we'd be able to make it work somehow. And so I just told her essentially, do you remember what I told you?
You said, just trust me.
What did I say?
Just trust me.
Just trust me. That's what I said. And Megan had to use the potty really bad, so she went and used the potty and trusted me. And then when it was all said and done, this is the final product that I made.
It's not as ugly as I thought it was gonna be.
So I did a good job, Bubby. It is so good.
I can't wait to see what your dad thinks. That's what I can't wait
Oh,
for.
yeah.
Hi, buddy. Hi, sweet boy. You still don't have a name.
I was talking about Hero, how you might have to be our little hero.
This isn't Hero.
No, the other one.
Yeah, this one doesn't have a name.
That's our little hero right there. This can be our villain.
Villain. No. It's so sad.
Y'all let us know what you think would be a good name for our other twin brother.
I like Victor.
Victor? No, because Victor's
Victor.
like Victor's like victory.
Exactly.
And so if anybody's like a Victor, like,
Oh.
okay, that's gonna be a problem.
They do it on my chicken coop.
Guys,
When we go inside.
this isn't gonna
stop.
collapse it, I hope.
No. No.
So as long as it can hold a few
No,
kittens.
because that thing in the middle is locked in place.
Okay, so it'll be alright.
It would take manual unlocking, but
Okay.
these jerks do it on my coop.
Those cats get on top of the coop.
Jerks.
Kitties. Guys. Alrighty, guys. Well, with that said, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Y'all be sure to let me know in the comments what kind of stuff you guys want to see. Hope you all have an incredibly blessed day, or night, I guess you could say, in our case. And as I always say, your boy Ali out.